In this video, we will introduce the state court motion for reconsideration. The motion for a reconsideration asks the judge to review his decision, either because he made an obvious error or because he might have overlooked an argument or fact in making his decision. And yes, there are motions for reconsideration in federal court, but it's just slightly different because there is no federal rule of civil procedure which expressly provides for such a motion. So let's say we have Debbie who's being sued in New Jersey State Court for breaching a contract. But her lawyer argues that the case does not belong in New Jersey because Article 2 of the contract says any litigation arising out of the contract must be brought in New York. So he files a motion to dismiss the case, and in his motion papers he argues that Article 2 of the contract provides that any dispute arising out of the contract must be litigated in New York. But the judge reviewing the motion looks at Article 9 of the contract, which says nothing about litigating in New York. So naturally, the judge denies the motion because in his review of Article 9, he found nothing that required this case to be litigated in New York. But Debbie's lawyer is surprised that the judge keeps talking about Article 9 instead of Article 2. So he files a motion for reconsideration in which he reminds the judge that he said that the relevant part of the contract is Article 2. And because, in fact, the judge was asked to focus on Article 2, not Article 9, the judge is likely to grant this motion for reconsideration because he did make a mistake. He overlooked that the relevant portion of the contract was Article 2. And after granting the motion, he's likely to review Article 2 to determine whether this case belongs in New Jersey. To summarize, a motion for reconsideration asks a judge to review his prior decision. At the state court level, these motions are usually based on the judge having overlooked a key fact or having misunderstood a point of law. In federal court, there are similar motions, but keep in mind there is no express rule providing for motions for reconsideration.